Welcome back. Do you need more break? Is it okay? Anybody
So
is in urgency to take another 2 minutes of break or something?
Voice is not clear, Kalyan.
Is it clear now? Hello. How is my
yes,
voice
sir, we
for
can hear
others?
you.
Yeah.
We can hear you clearly, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, ma'am. You are
Now,
saying something. Okay. Yes. Somebody is not muted.
Kalyan sir, you were telling about yourself that you got a certificate at the age of 35.
Yes, yes, yes. So I just wanted to share that thing because these all terms that non-curable. After that, I had repeated healing crisis, which has improved my condition a lot. And I don't consider myself anywhere handicapped, and I don't use that certificate also to get some privilege. So this is just a share because this stamping of non-curable is very easy and very casually done. Relying on to those is will be a limitation for the self, for the individual. That's what is the proposal. I don't want to establish a case study here. Yeah.
In my case, in,
Yeah, those who are not mute and not speaking, if you can just please, someone, Ranjan. Hello, Ranjan, can you hear me? Ranjan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ranjan, sir, your mic is unmute and lot of noise is coming from that end. Yeah, now I have muted.
sir,
Sir.
in my case too, I was having reduced knee joint spaces and multiple osteophytes were forming. And few weeks ago, I went with X-ray, and osteophytes are not visible there at all.
Yes, yes, you
I am
shared that.
surprised as a medical graduate. It is impossible in medical fraternity. It is not possible once osteophytes are there and they will vanish itself. This is surprising for me itself.
Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely, absolutely. So should we proceed with our next myth?
Yes, sure.
Sir,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
so I just about the thing that was shared just now about the checking whether something is there inside there or not. I just want to like kind of understand what is the rationale behind that when we have understood that toxemia is the cause and the conservation of vitality is the um, way forward, then what is making us want to go back and get these x-rays and get some blood tests and get the things checked whether everything is all right or not?
Well, I understand your question, Meenu, but realistically, if we look at, then we need to understand the prior conditioning through which we undergo, and that conditioning lead us to be in a confused state for a long time, despite having lot of analysis, lot of understanding, and lot of deep diving. We may have that flares of doubts, and that will go gradually when we'll be completely relieved that okay, I don't know, I don't want any kind of diagnostics anymore. That cannot happen overnight, number one. Number two, if at all this thing like the obsession, actually we need to understand the obsession can be both the ways, that I am obsessive to diagnose myself and I am obsessive not to diagnose myself. Both are obsession one way. So we should not sense some kind of disturbances if the individual who is undergo a path of change, transformation, and getting the blood tasted. We'll understand this
So,
topic currently.
the
Yes,
point I was trying to make is not that we should not go for the test, but
right.
just that it is possible that the reversals are happening, and yet the test may be showing some thing else. Like, that is what I meant to
Yes,
like
yes.
point out,
Valid point.
that it
Valid
is
point.
possible that you were like in the medicinal conditioning aspect, it is possible that you were diabetic earlier, and
Yes,
after all the lifestyle, whatever it is still possible that the
yes, yes, yes.
range the
I
same and
understand.
it is showing the diabetes, but you don't have like those I mean, I don't want to say this in that sense, but like, did you understand what I said, sir?
Yes, 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 yes. So,
So
what Minu is
I
proposing
mean to
here,
say that
I understand.
considering the test as the blueprint that now this thing is over is not necessarily so. Like,
Yes, yes, yes. Excellently put. Excellently
that's
put.
what I meant
Could
to
you
say.
understand that, Dr. Dubey, what Minu is proposing? Despite, suppose in the diagnosis, it's found that the problem is still there, then also it is not going to change the whatever is happening. So ultimately, we need to realize, we need to come to a state where we conclude from inner being that these diagnoses are absolutely useless. That's what is her proposal. That so in your case, you found that osteoporosis has gone, but if it is not gone, then also it doesn't change anything. That's what is her proposal, what I understand.
If you allow me, sir, I can share
Ma'am,
my
please,
experience.
please, ma'am.
Um, when my last chemo was done, after 3 months, PET scan, doctor asked me to do PET scan. So
PET.
yeah, so
Mhm.
after like having this raw journey, this natural lifestyle,
Mhm.
I could feel the change inside my body, and my body spoke to me that you
Mhm.
doesn't require PET scan. So I didn't
Mhm.
went for PET scan, means
Mhm.
October it was to be done
Mhm.
last year, but I
Mhm.
didn't go for PET scan because I felt so energetic and my body was really changed.
Yes.
I felt from my inside that no, nothing is wrong inside my body. I don't need PET scan. But due to the procedure, because again I have to undergo for operation, so I had to do it. So this year February, when I went for PET scan, it was cure. So
Mm.
it was known. Your body speaks. What I
Yes,
feel.
yes, yes, yes.
If you're doing well,
Thank you.
your body will tell.
Mm.
If I'm
Yeah,
wrong, please do correct.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I just would request you to rephrase that body indicates. Body tells means some entity is there which is
No,
telling
no.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
it's a body indicates because
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
terms actually confuses us a lot.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big problem with me, with the perfect choosing of words. That's why I
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
yeah, please do correct me because I know that I'm not using perfect term. Uh,
right, right. So body definitely indicates. Yeah.
yeah,
So
thank you so
rather,
much.
Meenu will correct again that an indication is generated in the body. That's a maybe a better sentence. So that there is no entity imagined inside the body. Yeah. So a different entity.
So I
So yeah.
just have something to share there, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Um the question is, how is the body indicating to her that the PET scan is not required? Like, what is the rationale behind this? Is it
No,
the
no.
understanding that
No,
um
she's already under some treatment, which she cannot scrap because she underwent for some period of time. Now that is now the present conviction level
okay.
is not so strong to defy that journey which was
So
started.
may
I presume that. Yeah, ma'am, please.
what I have seen during the chemo, patients are their energy is very low, hair is falling, their body turns totally different. You have seen cancer patient, they doesn't look normal to like you all. You have seen their fingers also like okay. So what happened to me is that my hair didn't fall during the chemotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
It was there, little bit of hair fall was there, but not so much. And I didn't had like the vomiting in chemo. People have vomiting tendency. They vomit. They have fever. They have to undergo for loose motion. I didn't go for anything, and I didn't take the medicines also after chemo. Only chemo medicine was I was taking. Not this year. Loose motion tablets, fever. Nothing I have taken, and nothing happened to me. Also, means this kind of symptoms was not there in me. So as a
Right,
result of
right.
yeah, after completing my chemo, uh, no such means problem I can feel, except the surgery was done that the outer body had little bit of problem, but from inside this toxin things it was not there inside my body. That's why I felt confident uh, and I didn't went
Mm,
for
mm.
that time.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. Right. Yeah, that's the conviction changes and the decision changes. Right. So let's proceed with the next topic, deficiency and natural explanation. Let's first let's define deficiency. Deficiency,
So, just to say one thing there,
ma'am, we
I'm not
are in
very
a paucity of
convinced with,
time. Paucity of time is there, ma'am.
yes,
Like a lot of topics to be
I
covered.
understand. Maybe we can reopen that later. Yeah, all
Yes,
right.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes. Right. Thank you, ma'am. So, deficiency, definition of deficiency, it is necessarily an inadequacy or excess, plus and minus both. Inadequacy or excess of specific element that could be termed as vitamin, mineral, or whatnot in the body. Do you agree on this? This is the deficiency that we understand. A specific element is deficient in the body. Anyone has got a different understanding of deficiency? Please share. Otherwise, let's proceed. We are on the same page, it seems. So, and this particular experience of deficiency comes to us in stepwise. We actually feel some or other problem in our health, symptomatic. Then we go to the doctor and we are asked to pre-diagnose, have a pre-diagnosis of blood. This story is known to everyone. It's just a re-narration in front of reiteration of the same story. Then with that pre-diagnosis, we are identified that such and such vitamin, mineral, or something is out of the range. That range was pre-decided by the medical fraternity during different research. Then administration of supplement is prescribed, that this particular supplement you need to administer so that you can overcome that deficiency. And this holds true for the excess cases also. You have more sugar in the blood, you have less iron in the blood. Both the cases, the story is the same. The third is, after administering the supplements, we may choose to call it medicine, quote unquote, we are asked to re-diagnose. And with that re-diagnosis, we are found to be within the range. We are found to be within the range of that element which was actually diagnosed earlier. Then we are asked to, when we ask back the doctor that now can I stop the medicine? We are said that no, you have to continue the medicine to get in the range, to be in the range. So if that is so, is it a cure? If that is so, is it a cure at all? So it is a patchwork for sure, right? So we need to understand this aspect, and the rationales are, let me share some rationales that why we do not find that this deficiency is just a story. The body actually has got these primary constituents: radiation, air, and water. Radiation, air, and water, where the soil helps us to assimilate these elements. So this is actually primary elements for all the organisms. Organisms are actually two types. One is heterotroph, other is autotroph. Autotroph is the trop means the nutrients and auto means self. So the nutrients which is produced within the organism are called autotrophs. So the organism within whom the nutrients are produced, that's a autotroph. All the greens are autotrophs actually. All the greens around are autotrophs. They produce their own food by assimilating radiation, air, and water. These are also food, but ultimately the final product is produced within the body of the autotrophs. And we heterotrophs are dependent on the autotrophs directly or indirectly. Right? So ultimately the basic elements are same for everyone. Then depending upon the structure of the individual organism, we transmute and synthesize and make the needed elements at our own style and own capability. Right? So this food chain is known to all of us. So the basic element of everything, if it is whole, is the same. Is the same. Be it a mango or oranges, the basic things are radiation, air, water. So if we need radiation element, I can get it from mango, I can get it from banana, I can get it from anything, but that has to be supported by my voice of the organism. So a food which is not my food, according to my voice of the organism, will not be able to provide me the needed substance. But definitely the food which I identify as my food using my voice of the organism will be having the substance which will be, I will be able to extract that, right? What is the proof of this? What is the proof of this transmutation? Again, Minu, can you mute yourself? Do you have any question? Some noise is coming. Yeah. Right. So, so we need to understand that why this transmutation is claimed. These all achievement of the body parts is by myself only, because I was a zygote, and slowly and gradually all the organs came into being. All the organs. So the heart functions differently and the structure is different, but the ingredient is RAW. Lung also is the same. Ingredient is RAW, but it functions differently. So I have the capability, my body has the capability of transmuting that RAW and making different products. What else proof do we need of this capability of transmutation? That RAW entered my body and I have made this finger this way. I have made this nose this way. This is my achievement. So the transmutation doesn't have any, the understanding of the transmutation, if we observe these all achievements, then we will not have any pinch of doubt that we can transmute anything into anything. Right. So there was like the body has got the synthesizing capability and transmuting capability as the soil has. If soil assimilates everything, right? After assimilation, we don't find what got assimilated. The piece of the soil, if you pick up, similar to the body. In the body, I have eaten a mango. Where is that mango gone? Mango had RAW, but that mango, where is that mango yellow pulp? Where it is now? Nobody can find out because it has become me using my transmutation and synthesizing capability. Are you able to understand this synthesizing capability, what I am trying to explain?
Yes, Kalyan sir.
Sir. Now,
Yeah.
I'll share some more evidential support, and it is a logical. It is not something that imaginary assumptions or something like that. Placebo, nocebo. Have you heard these terms, placebo and nocebo? Placebo is where we administer something which is not a medicine, but we tell the patient that it is a medicine. And the impact of that medicine is seen in the patient. Right, sir? This is the placebo. And nocebo is, yes. And
I agree with this placebo term.
yes, and nocebo is just opposite. If a medicine is given, administered, but the patient is unknown, then the impact of the medicine is not seen. Right? There was a story, there was actually in a military setup, there was one research on two groups of war injury patients. War injury patient means the pain they suffer cannot be imagined by a common person. Half of the head is blown away. One hand is not there. This kind of war injury pain, like we have a cut, we feel tremendous pain, but the pain, the amount of the pain, imagine of the war injured patient. So two groups of people, A and B, they had suffered the OR injury and they were asking for morphine. Morphine is a high dose painkiller. They were asking for, because I'm an ex Air Force, so I know that in our kit, that survival kit, we used to have a morphine injection. So all the soldiers do know the morphine. They're not doctors, but they know what is morphine. So they were asking that give us morphine. We cannot tolerate this pain. So group A was administered normal saline water, saying that this is the morphine. And group B was administered morphine without their knowledge, and they were told that the morphine is not available. So both the impacts are as expected. The placebo group got rid of their pain, and nocebo group couldn't get rid of the pain. Now the researcher further analyzed the brain chemicals, and they found the placebo group people created morphine-like, produced morphine-like chemical inside the brain, which physiologically, it's not an imagination that the pain has gone off. That's why I took this example of the war injury patient, because with imagination, my headache can go. But the war injury pain with physiological chemical changes only can go off. So they produced morphine-like chemical inside the brain, and that led the pain reduced. And the B group actually created some antidote of morphine and did not allow the morphine to have the impact, because the body was not accepting that aspect of morphine which is induced, because there is no conviction. So it is a conviction generated thing. We are not supporting placebo nocebo experimentation, but we are trying to bring your attention on this aspect of the physiological capability of transmuting and synthesizing the needed chemical. Whatever is needed, the body can produce it. Body has tremendous capability of reproducing the things which is needed out of the available elements. So the rationals, here I propose the rationals. First is everything has got everything if it is natural. First is everything got everything. Everything has got everything if it is natural. And the second is organisms can extract anything out of anything, anything out of anything, which is natural and supported by the voice of the organism. Voice of the organism need to support it. It should be acceptable. If it is not acceptable, then it is not of any work whenever needed. So the supplementation is a suppression that we understood at the beginning itself. It's not a cure at all. So these are the three rationales of accepting the transmuting capability over the deficiency theory. Deficiency theory is just a fallacy. The true deficiency is the starvation. When we starve the organism and don't provide any food, that time the deficiency may occur. Questions? No question?
Beautifully explained, Kalyan sir. I agree with your theory, what you have proposed. So no question from my side.
Yeah. Anyone else? Any question? Yes, Shankar sir, you have some question? You raised hand. You are not unmuted, sir.
So just a minute.
Sir, please.
I've done the opposite one. Anyway, my question is, we, the human beings, are heterotroph or heterotroph? One. Let's proceed with the first question first.
Heterotroph.
Fine. What is the meaning of heterotroph? We are not autotroph.
We are not autotroph because we do not produce commonly the food needed by us. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, but
did you get my answer?
But then what is heterotroph then?
Heterotroph, the organism which depends on autotroph for the food, directly or indirectly.
Can't we make use of raw of our own? RAW, radiation, air, and water.
That's a kind of, I understand from where you are coming.
Later on. If you suppose we are not having time,
it's a Breatharian claims that you are proposing. Breatharian is possible, that is proven. There are a lot of breatharians. Breatharians, those who do not know the term, breatharians are the people, those who survive with the breathe only. Breathing means RAW, just assimilating RAW like trees. So it is an achievement of the individual, like an athlete can actually jump high or jump long. Similarly, the breatharians achieve through their practices. It is not a natural thing. It is not, without that practice, an organism like us cannot stay without food.
You mean to say that autotroph can be heterotroph also, or other way, heterotroph can be heterotroph also by practice.
Yeah, through some practices, because this is the human intelligence. We have found the ways how to survive without the food, and that again supports.
Please stop me if I am going away.
No, you're not going away. You're not going away. This is a relevant question that you have proposed. But the point here is the breatharianism is not a natural thing for human organism because it is not commonly available. Commonly, we all need to eat, right? One has to do something extra to achieve to become a breatharian. Do we agree on this?
Agreed. Now the question comes with the starvation point.
Yes.
Now, for the common people, starvation is not normal. But it can be achieved happily also. When it is achieved happily with a proper reasoning, then it is no more starvation.
Yeah. So it is happening again. You are going in that breatharian aspect, right?
Almost like.
Yeah. So for that, you need to actually exercise some extra practices, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what is the proposal here also, that it is not a natural thing for human being to become a breatharian. It is an achievement of the individual to become breatharian.
Right.
But it is
Okay. Thank you, sir.
possible. It is proven. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Right. So I think this image is also understandable. The toxin is the reason of deficiency. So whenever we are toxemic, there will be orchestration of chemicals within the body. A lot of chemicals will go up, go down. This will happen. There is no wonder. So just patching up of the few chemicals which you have identified is not making us cured and is not helping us to be cured. Right. So I think how much time is left, Himanshu sir?
Kalyan, we can say that all these diagnostic tests which are done, including
Useless.
blood test and all these CT scans and MRI, they are not useful. In fact, they may mislead the further course of action.
Yes. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Right. Thank
In
you,
fact,
Himanshu sir.
tests are anyways temporal. I mean, it's kind of at that point of time.
Yes.
They would probably never reveal the way the body is kind of moving towards its natural kind of stasis or something, some kind of equilibrium.
Yes. 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 So they will not reveal when you say that time there is a sign, there is an indication that it may be a conspiracy kind of, but most of the cases it is not a conspiracy. It is they also follow the same thing if it is happening to them also. Quote unquote they are part of us only. So so
But that doesn't help anyway.
yeah. So to help, we need to take the baton of charge ourselves. We need to take the responsibility. And the question is, are we curious to take the responsibility ourselves? That is the ultimate question, actually. Right. So we have, I think, a couple of minutes more. If any question, then we can take up. Otherwise, we'll take a 5 minutes break and we'll resume with the next session.
So what is the path for the external organisms to find toxic in our body?
Can you repeat the question, ma'am? External
Yeah,
organism?
Path to assess inside body when you are toxic by the
exactly.
external organism. I think that is
So that is indicated by the organism through the tiredness. We discussed that. Like whenever we are toxemic, we'll experience the tiredness, tremendous tiredness. Yeah.
No, what I'm asking is, you said that when we have toxic in our body, the
Mhm.
external organisms get attracted to it as it's their food, right?
Microorganism.
Yeah. So
Yes.
what is the path for it? Will it come through?
Okay,
Like-
okay. That's a
Yeah.
question. Yes. Good question. Actually, a needed question. I may have not touched it. So it
Yeah.
may evolve from within. It may come from outside. It may evolve from within. There is no specific path that we can identify. Have you seen that rice bottle? It is a well tightened rice bottle. If you keep it for months, then you will find the worms inside.
Yeah.
From outside, it doesn't come. It evolves from inside. So within our cells, the microorganisms evolve. Millions of microorganisms are there in nascent stage within our body itself. So we need not to have something, so that mask aspect here comes.
Mask logic, yeah.
Yes. So mask is absolutely useless, and it is rather harming our normal breathing. It's actually reducing the air intake. Mask can be useful to help you to avoid the dust, but not the microorganism. Microorganism, if it has to come, it will come from inside itself.
What I feel, Kalyanji, that if this nature cure science is taught in the schools and colleges, all this panic and fear of viruses
Absolutely.
would wouldn't
Agree.
be there, and all this tamasha of mask vaccination could have been avoided.
Agree, ma'am. Agree. But all the tamashas are not intentionally done. They are actually scared. They're actually scared, and it's not that they're faking or something like that. A few people may have that conspiracy in the mind. That's also at the deeper level is confusion. But largely, people are in phobic condition. That's unfortunate.
So how this thing of corona came in then, if it's something that's
It's an
generated
impact
from
of germ
within
theory.
and not by mingling or getting in touch or by
No, the cause is
getting
the
close to some
toxin. The
infected
cause
person.
is the toxin, ma'am. Cause is the internal toxin. Now, if it may occur getting close to someone who has that similar kind of virus that may get transferred. So it's irrelevant. How it comes, it is irrelevant. The cause is definitely my internal toxin. I have to take that responsibility.
So that means if you are high on your vitality,
If
so
I
whatever
high
kind
on my conserved vitality,
conserved vitality,
yes,
then any kind of virus or microorganism that comes within you, your body will overcome it without your notice.
yeah, it will come and go. A microorganism is not a problem. It's a part of our life. We have conducively lot of virus and microorganisms within the body, and it will come and go. That's not the part of the problem. It's just our imagination that the microorganism is a problem.
Okay.
Are you convinced with the rationale? I'm not
Actually,
sharing any opinion.
actually, we are plunging in the ocean of microorganism.
Yes, we all are actually. Around us, a lot of microorganisms are there which are not visible. It's there. Right. Kingshuk sir, there is no question from you, sir. Your name is also Galaxy. Right. So please share questions, some observation in the next session, sir. Those who are not talking.